What's going on?
Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
How's it
Hello.
going? Hello. How you guys doing?
Good.
We're
Good.
good.
Thank
We're
you.
chilling.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Great to sit down here with you guys and talk about the new record and just 88 Rising in general. First and foremost, California. I'm loving the vibe. I've been
Thanks.
playing it, of course. Yeah, yeah. I got it I'm playing it later tonight at my countdown show. I want
Oh,
to know, yeah, what was the process like making the song and the video?
Well, the song came about it's sort of just like three different sort of like sessions, me and Brian and Nikki. Like we weren't together during making this song. So it's just like, I mean, I heard Nikki's part first. So we just all had our own ideas on it and we showed our own perspectives on what California is, especially us being Indonesian. And I mean, yeah, it just came together quite naturally, in my opinion.
yeah. It has like three different hooks, which is cool. Like lyrically, I mean, the
Yeah.
melodies are kind of the same, but lyrically, it's all different, which I think is cool. Yeah.
It definitely showcases the three of you equally as artists. How did going from not being together to make this song? Were you guys together for the video portion?
Yes,
Yes.
and that was really fun.
How did continue? Sorry.
Oh no, no, I was just gonna add on to the experience of the music video shoot. It was really fun. It was a really fun shoot. It was like a 2-day shoot, um, of just me, Warren, and Nikki just going around San Gabriel Valley, just eating food and drinking boba, and just it was a very natural kind of video shoot. The director Jason Ano, he wanted to just like capture, just kind of like slices of life of California, and he wanted to make it kind of seem like it was shot within the span of like 2 or 3 weeks. So it was very just like a lot of different locations and a lot of different outfits kind of thing. And it was shot on film, so we didn't have that many like takes. Um,
Right.
it was great. It was really fun.
That's awesome. That's incredible. The video kind of lays out very flowy. A lot of just kind of diving into your lives, both current and young. Do you think that representation is important just in where we are right now currently?
Absolutely. I think the power of just seeing somebody that looks like you physically is so incredibly just vital and essential to like any any person's upbringing. I feel like I definitely didn't. I think I can speak for all of us. I don't think we ever saw people that looked like us on screen. Just kind of at least in non archetypal roles or like in complex roles or dimensional roles. They're all kind of like the nerd or like the goofy one or whatever. And I think that really tends to box you in mentally of, well, that's how I'm seen by the world. Therefore, you kind of internalize that, right? So, yeah, I think it's just really important with the work that we do and the music that we put out and just all the visuals that we represent Asian lives and bodies and faces, and we amplify us,
Yes.
and those that look like us.
I think you couldn't have said it better. It's an awesome representation. And speaking of representation, last night, and this wasn't even planned for this interview, I caught Raya and the Last Dragon, Nikki, and it was I believe your song is a part of the trailer.
Yeah.
What was that experience like to you? Just to I know that Disney has done more things in terms of inclusion. So, what
Yeah.
was it like just to be a part of that?
It was honestly very surreal and unexpected. I got like the email very randomly one morning. I was like, "What?" I thought I was dreaming, but no, I have been like a huge Disney fanatic like ever since I was growing up. And other than Mulan, like I can't remember kind of just like seeing like a character that looks like me and represents my experience and where I'm from and like the complexities within that. So it's just, yeah, I mean, I couldn't have asked for like a more perfect project to be a part of. I love that movie. I think it's really just awesome for little Southeast Asian girls and boys everywhere to see that. Yeah, it's sick. I honestly still can't like really. It's still surreal to me even now.
Yeah, no, I thought it was an incredible film. I was like, this Disney movie isn't gonna get me all choked up. And then like
Oh,
the last maybe like 5-10 minutes, I was like, oh, I feel a
oh,
tear coming.
absolutely. When all the dragons kind of like come back to
Yeah,
life, I was
yeah, when
like,
they all come back to
woo!
life. When she finally reconnects with her dad, I was like, nope, not me.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be me.
not today. No, but
Yeah,
I was fully crying. Yeah.
they got me too. They got me too. So outside of just the song California, you guys are approaching Head in the Clouds 3. As 88 Rising, a total collective, there are things that were challenges with the first compilation that obviously aren't, at the third, but you approach new challenges. You're at a new level. Could you speak to what those challenges are now? What is it like tackling this third project? You've got some skin in the game, some wins on the belt. Where are you guys as a group now?
I think the biggest thing that I loved about the first Sun in the Clouds uh, was that we got to spend like 2 or 3 months just in the studio, just all together. And we would go to the studio every single day, like it was like going to the office. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we have to text anybody like, "Yo, you coming to the studio today?" Because we just knew that they were gonna be there. And there was like different rooms where everyone was like working on different things, and it was just really easy to get things done, and it was a really organic kind of process. But nowadays, because of COVID and everything, we kind of have to do things really separately.
yeah.
And those certain things sometimes get lost in communication, and we don't know like what songs are which, or like when things are, when's the deadline for things. And I think that's been kind of like a pretty big challenge for me. But I think also at the same time, you know since the last Head in the Clouds, we've all collectively had a lot more experience with writing songs, so I
Yeah.
feel things happen a little faster now. And I feel like songs that are good to me, that I like listening to, are it just kind of comes easier nowadays, which is great. I feel very lucky.
Yeah, I think we've just had to innovate and kind of improvise and be more imaginative as to like how we connect with one another, right? Because I mean, at the core of it, music is just all about connection and empathy. And so, yeah, very grateful for social media and the internet and technology that it's taken a toll on us, I think, as an industry to just kind of figure out how to get past this season of our lives and our creative lives. But it's been good so far. Like we've done everything remotely, and it's kind of this new experience, and you're learning a lot. So
For me, it's like very new, this whole like Head in the Clouds thing, because I'm like the new kid in 88
Yeah.
Rising. But it's been like amazing. It's been an amazing experience, and like we just got to go harder, man. That's just the goal. We just got to go harder and just keep pushing our vision, and that's what it's all about, honestly.
Being the new kid, do you feel that it's hard to find your space where it's time for Warren Hugh, or where was it kind of like a puzzle piece where it was just like, this is me, I'm locked in, tapped in,
No,
when you're working with?
I feel like I'm always me. No matter like who like new producers or like new artists I work with, I'm just like, at the same time I'm pushing my vision as well
Yeah.
with 88 Rising. So I'm just going with the flow, being me, and like see if people like it, And I love representing Asia in general. So I just want to show the world and have kids inspired of a new sound, I guess.
Definitely. And I can tell you're you because of that shirt, bro. Where did you get that? That is fire.
So this is an Indonesian brand. They sent me this clothing. It's called
Really?
Ninditso. Yeah,
That's
it's an
dope.
Indonesian brand. Yeah, man, it's a cool shirt. Yeah, I just recently tapped in with them. So yeah, we should. I love wearing like local clothes to represent as well.
Hell yeah. Using that name power to push everybody else. That's what's up. So
Of
what
course.
can we expect going forward? California is doing great. Are we getting other singles? Are you giving us Head in the Clouds 3 right over the head after this, or, what's the next move?
We're all being very tight-lipped about this.
Yeah.
Okay. No, silence is an answer.
Just expect, bigger, better.
New, fresh.
Just adjectives.
Fresh sound.
Yeah. In terms of, do we know a release date?
We don't know a release
I don't think
date.
we have a release date yet.
But this one's for the summer for sure.
But just keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Then I'll ask a different question rather than trying to find dates and releases. What would you say differs from 2 to 3? What is the biggest difference outside of artists and the obvious, the vibe, I guess? What is it like walking into this one?
It seems like I think sonically it's a little different. I feel like I feel like Head in the Clouds is very much it's a collective process. Even Sean, the CEO and all of our managers, he's such a creative and he gets like super hands-on when it comes to Head in the Clouds. And from what like we've all kind of talked about and from just what I'm getting from his vision is like sonically we want to kind of come in with a different approach on this one, kind of have more experimental sounding stuff, and yeah, I think that's all I can say about it.
All right, it's just gonna be different. I like that you guys are
different.
Yeah, you're coming different, but you're being real quiet, and that gets me excited because I'm a fan as well. Outside of doing the interviews and stuff like this, I'm like, okay, what are we coming with this time? So I'm excited to hear. I like to know expectations. Now, I was told to ask that some of you all, I don't know if all of you, are really good cooks. Do you throw down? Who throws down in the kitchen?
Yeah, Warren is definitely the best one at cooking here.
No. I'm not a good.
I've never had his cooking before. Do you cook? I didn't even know.
I cook sometimes for fun though.
But
it's not really a crazy
thing.
Probably like
Indo
steak.
Food?
I like steak. I like it because it's easy.
Oh.
Not really into like other crazy, maybe Chinese food because my mom cooks a lot of Chinese food. But Brian is like an amazing chef apparently.
Thank you. Apparently, I cook like a lot. Just because like I don't know. I feel like living in LA and being away from my parents, I miss Indonesian food, and it's kind of hard to find good Indonesian food out here. So I would text my parents and be like, "Hey, what's the recipe of that dish that you made me like years ago?"
I will say, I feel like growing up Indonesian makes you better at like just eyeballing everything.
Yeah.
Like I never go by a recipe when I cook. It's just like the feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like that much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I don't have an Indonesian bone in my body. I grew up in the kitchen. My mom was a chef, so I'm a big eyeball. I don't do the recipes.
Exactly.
I'm almost offended when somebody brings through a recipe.
Yeah. I feel that.
Boy, thank you so much, guys, for sitting down with me. I love California. I can't wait to see all the new stuff that's coming out. It's different, as Warren Hughes said. So I'm excited. And you guys have a great day. I can't wait for all of it.
Thanks so much for having us. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Bye. You too.